Facebook world.
The Impromptu EMP Live, we're back on. No. Sorry, I'm good. That's
Alright.
when it's live broadcasting, things can always go wrong, go right.
Welcome back to the EMP show. I hadn't even looked at the logo.
The Melfi Prulo show. Lucky you put the right
It's
one.
been a long time between drinks.
It has been. The boys been
Many months.
The boys been locked out of the gym,
Been
in
slack.
the cold, in the dungeon,
Slack.
been slack.
But we're back.
Season 3.
We're back.
People have been asking about the show, so we thought
How good.
better get back. What's been happening, bro?
A lot.
Besides
A
fucking.
lot. Oh, where do we start?
We're in the dungeon downstairs. Let's get it
Yeah.
done.
It was week 2 of
3.
COVID lockdown 3.0 for us.
Yeah.
So that's fun times, as we can all understand.
Yeah.
But it's been good. Been going alright. Bit of outdoor training. First week was a little bit wet.
Yeah.
This week's been alright
Been better.
with the weather. Bloody cold though.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
It was colder at 8 o'clock this morning than 6. The 6 was actually nice. So I got up, I was like, oh, that's alright. Then as 8 o'clock came to the second class, I was like, fuck, it's cold.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Joe, you would know that because you haven't come to the fucking class for a while.
Big Joey, resident member.
Pest. Couldn't be a coward this morning.
Did he?
I said, take on to no one.
Joey.
Yeah, fucking.
But yeah, it's been good. Been a bit different. One
Yeah.
more week. Hopefully one more week and we get back to some normality and get back
Yeah.
in the gym again.
Appreciate
It's
all
actually really funny. So we were about to celebrate our 1-year birthday and the lockdown started. So when we first opened the gym,
Yeah, the first day.
first day lockdown.
Yeah.
So
So-
it's like, what a coincidence
Yeah.
that when we opened the gym,
The
we
first
had to
day was
go through
lockdown.
6 weeks of lockdown.
Yeah.
And then we went to celebrate our 1 year.
And the first
lockdown
day
happens
yeah.
again.
It's ridiculous.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, ridiculous. Shit luck. Shit luck.
Summed up the year, really.
Happens in threes.
But anyway,
Got some awesome members now.
Anyway.
Everyone's coming down and training hard,
yeah,
so
members are amazing. So
I do appreciate it, and we're going to
Do what
repay
we
you
can.
massively with an amazing year.
Yep, 100%. So how are you going? You good?
I'm good. I feel, I'm top of the world. Top of the world.
Good.
No, it's not top of the world. I feel good. I slept last night, so I feel good.
To start.
Back.
To
Yeah.
start.
Good start.
Back training.
Back training, yeah. First week, diet's back. Feel good. Cooked a lot of food. Slow cooker. Had some Charlie just then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm keen to rip in. So what's happening here? Get back into training and just keep everyone going.
I think that's the important thing now. Really
Yeah.
just got to keep trying to do what we were doing
Yeah.
prior to lockdown. Try to stay into some routine as much
Yeah.
as we can with food, training, habits, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You gotta do your best this time. And I think probably the most important thing everyone's got to realise, even for us, well, most people are like, oh, the 2 weeks now they can't train as hard, or like we said last time, focus on what you're gonna do when you after 2 weeks happens, because like there's not 50 weeks left in the year or 26 weeks left in the year that people are focused on what they're going to do out of the lockdown rather than focusing on the 2 weeks that are impacted, because it's easy to slip into bad habits and stuff, as everyone does, and plus you're human too, so you have good weeks and bad weeks, but really focus on what you're going to do the rest of the 24 weeks left in the year to finish off. We're over halfway now, and it'll be Christmas before we know it, and once New Year's goals and New Year's resolutions and stuff. So it's important you get on top of it now.
Totally, 100%. Awesome.
Rugby was
All right.
EMP. Now we absolutely love our football, mainly Preston. There's some members.
Yep.
So we're really going to make the podcast and move forward. Obviously, you want to keep it highly fitness related. Obviously, all your questions and stuff, all the members, and get some guests on. But we do want to talk about footy because we like talking smack about it.
Yeah, we want to stick to what we're passionate about.
Yeah.
That obviously is training.
Training.
And sport, in particular rugby league.
Yeah.
We'll talk about some other sports here and there, but as Mel said, we love football.
Love it.
So what else, better to talk about on our podcast than rugby league. We've obviously had some guests on before. We've had Nate Miles, Big Timmy Manor.
Nate Miles? Nate Miles?
Yeah, was it?
No, David Shillington.
Sorry, Nate Miles. You're coming next. I got you stuck.
Yeah, that's right.
I was thinking Queensland.
Yeah, no.
Front forward.
Pelican.
Sorry, Sheila.
I thought I was wrong there.
Anyway,
I know I'm dizzy, but
that was anyway.
No, who back? That was good.
Both good podcasts.
Yeah,
so
but
if you haven't listened to him, listen to him.
Yeah, good. Tim Manor was good.
Yeah,
I threw him onto the bus.
yeah, big time. So go listen to that. See wow. But yeah, it'd be good to get some more guests on past and current footy players.
Yeah.
So hopefully moving forward we can do a bit more of that kind of stuff, and then still share stuff about health and fitness, business, little things like that. You know?
Yeah.
Still, so
Get big chalky what on.
yeah. But yeah. So today's theme is going to be more sport, rugby league related.
Yeah.
There's been a lot happening in NRL as of late, and we haven't spoken about it in a while.
How the Sharks going?
Oh, been a rough start in the year.
Second coach.
But apart from last week's little mishap against the Bronx, who, as I said, actually played good football, we were going all right for 4 straight wins. So,
We're playing all right.
It's an up and down season. I'm not holding my breath. We're not going to win the comp, but it'd be nice just to make the 8
We got
as every team. So, see how we go. I think having Sean Johnson secure his future. I mean, there's still Aaron Woods, Josh Dugan. I don't know what's going on with Dukes.
He's gone. Japanese rugby.
Yeah, I think he's done with us. But it'd be good once those guys secure their futures, and then Matty Moore, and hopefully we reassign him, and then they can really just focus on the back half of the season, just playing football and trying to get back into the 8 or stay in the 8, should I say?
Yeah.
I think having those dramas hanging over your head for any club's not good. But yeah, Sharkies. Should we go to the Dogs?
Dogs
Hey,
away.
TPJ.
He's coming.
I don't know about that.
He's not coming?
No, I don't know about that signature though.
Okay. He's better than what we've got at the moment. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's better than what we've got at the moment. But he's played well this year too. He's played actually well this year. I don't know, has it been...
He's on his day.
He's good.
But when he's not...
But who else are you going to... The thing with Dogs is he's better than what we've got at the moment, and I don't think we're paying much money for him. We're paying like $400,000 a year for him, which is pretty reasonable for him. So,
How long's he got left in his contract?
The
The Broncos? Is he last year with the Broncos?
No, next year as well.
Okay, so they're early release.
Early release, 100%.
And they're going to pay for 2 years.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They've got to pay for next year as well. Yeah. I know, he's better than what we've got at the moment. He's a big boy, big body, maybe needs a bit of a change. Mate, Broncos are a fucking mess of a club.
Yeah.
They're a mess of a club. They won last week, but just goes to show, I've said Kevy Waller's cunt. I don't think he's a first-grade coach at all.
I think bringing Ben Eichen in is a good thing for the club.
Yeah.
Because he's going to basically clean out the shit, essentially.
Yeah.
And help rebuild
the squad that he wants.
And get back that culture.
Yeah.
So that's what they're missing. And culture's a thing in rugby league that everyone talks about, but it is so important.
I think the Broncos have lost that now, haven't they? They've lost they hang on to those glory days, like the Dogs are the family club and all that kind of stuff. Broncos with Gordon Tallis, Cherepke, Petro, Lockie. That was like 15, 20 years ago. That's gone. Those players aren't there. It doesn't exist anymore. So they've got to build this new culture, the Broncos, obviously, these young players. And, mate, like so many players have said in the past, that Broncos never used to lose players. Like they've lost Feeder, they've lost, they lost young Walker, Tony Staggs, all this stuff, Reece Walsh. Just bad mismanagement of their cap and players that would never leave. And now, that Pangai Jr.'s gone. Haas is going to ask for massive money to stay there. Letting players go, and they've got to attract those players. Like Bird, they're still getting paid by the Broncos. They're the Dragons now. They made some silly decisions in recruitment over the last couple of years. And the other thing too is that if you think right now with the reason why Penrith Panthers now are so good is so they put so much money into their new system. As much as everyone makes fun of Phil Gould, like a lot of that is to do with Phil Gould and how he's there, and he did so much for that club. And he said, we're going to win you a comp in 4 years' time. Hasn't won a comp yet, but what he's done now is 15 of the 17 players made their debut with the Penrith Panthers.
They all played together in the 20s.
Well, 15 of the 17 players actually debuted for the Penrith Panthers.
Amazing stat.
Ethan
House?
Matt
Eisenhuber?
Yeah, he's the only one that's there, and one other player apparently currently that played the other night has actually come from another club. So when you think of that, Brisbane Broncos, literally every kid in Brisbane, like in Queensland, has grown up probably wanting to play for the Broncos, or like 80% of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the talent pool they've got compared to, imagine Sydney had only 3 teams. Well, they had Manly, they had the Dogs and Parramatta. That's how much talent there is in Brisbane. So they're usually in the cream of the crop, and they are the best players go. You're like, what are you doing, and why are you signing players on $800,000 a year to come to your club? Like Matt Lodge gone, early release. They want to sign Adam Reynolds. Like imagine signing Adam Reynolds for he's a good player.
Good player.
For that money, but letting Reece Walsh and Reynolds go. So it's a tough one. He's a tough one. But
I think a lot of it comes down to attitude, by the sounds of it. They're letting players go who, I mean, Reece Walsh is probably an exception, but letting guys go who probably had attitude issues in the past.
Scrap the barrel.
But yeah, interesting times for the Bronx.
Who cares?
I don't really like the Bronx, so.
I used to dislike them when they were good. Now they're just shit, so I don't really care about them. It's hard to hate them, isn't it really?
Yeah.
But now they're probably going to start winning games.
Queenslanders.
Queensland. Origin. What's
Newcastle.
Great feel-good
Joey.
story. Big Joey
jumping
Johns.
off his chair.
He'll be on his skateboard going around on the Gurners, ready to go.
20,000, I reckon.
Is that it?
Well, I think there's still a capacity.
Oh, open it up.
Yeah, and they can't have anyone from Greater Sydney.
Come to the game?
Nah.
Really?
It's all Novocastrians only.
Oh, really? Even when the borders open up?
Well,
We open this week?
yeah, I don't know. That's what I heard. They're not going to let anyone from down here up there. So that's all, yeah.
Such a
Novocastrians
Such a joke.
up there.
Won't get to that.
Won't get into that.
Won't get to that.
But my tip, Queensland.
Queensland win?
Yep, I'm putting money on them.
Queensland win?
Yep.
Oh, there's no Luai.
I actually think Cleary and Luai are going to be really big losses.
They're huge losses.
Like, dramatic losses. And I think having Ponner in,
Oh, yeah.
Brimson in, is Ben Hunt playing hooker? I'll have to check that one. But I just think having Ponner is going to allow
Oh, yeah, he's a freak.
Cherry Evans and Munster to open their game up a lot more.
You know, those are the shocking years, Munster. He's been like...
But the thing is that's the scary part.
Yeah, no, not the series. The whole year, Munster's been pretty much off his game.
Well, he was injured for a while there. He was
Yeah.
out with a foot injury.
I love Munster.
Yeah, so do I. But that's the scary part. He hasn't actually clicked yet. So
Yeah.
when he does click,
Yeah, I agree. I think it could be a lot closer. I think I'm tipping a score.
Fafita's out as well.
Yeah, I'm tipping a. I just think the Blues are too good. I think they're too good to let. Only have 6 points conceded over the last 2 games. They don't have strike power. They've got even with. I think Tommy is going to get more of the ball. It's just dangerous. Jack Wadden, he doesn't play a bad game. He doesn't defend well. Moses is going to play attacking. I actually kind of feel. Yeah, I think it could be. Obviously, they're massive losses. But can I see the Blues losing with that much strike power? Like how Latrell's playing, Tommy's playing, Teddy, I can't see them. I can't see Queensland beating the Blues. I can't see them I reckon it'll be a score like 34-20, high scoring game. But yeah, I just can't see I couldn't see the Blues losing after the last 2 games. But I would be surprised if they do lose. That's a bit of a fucking...
sit on the fence right now. Hey, how's your ass feeling?
34-20. Fucking sword, mate. 34-20. 34-20.
Yeah, chuck that in your same game.
Yeah, Joey. 34-20.
34-20. Alright, well, I'm taking Queensland 1-12.
1-12? What, not 13 plus?
No.
Yeah.
Queensland 1-12. That's
Oh, how good. How good.
Alright. It's Origin. What else is going on in the game of rugby league at the moment?
Game of Rugby League, Paul Vaughan is throwing house parties. How good's that?
Wish I got invite.
Fuck, half of Sydney was there. Big Jack the Bell was underneath the
probably a bit of a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Probably can't say too much.
big
but,
boy one underneath the bed hiding.
but not yeah.
I mean, Jack the Bell.
Not the smartest idea.
No one was with him, so that's the main thing.
not the smartest idea. I tell you what, that is an expensive party though.
Oh,
It's going to cost Paul Vaughan $1 million.
$900,000, yeah. Plus
His fines.
Plus the fines. Fuck,
$1 million party.
surely that all won't they'll go, mate, don't worry the 50K. Yours was 800,000. Maybe we won't give it. That's a fucking big enough fine. Eh?
That's
a big fine.
That's a better party than what old mate Corey threw back in
Corey.
back in the day.
150, yeah, Corey. Yeah, Corey.
Yeah.
150 grand. He would be.
That's
He would be so sore after copping 850. He'd be like, oh,
that's hard. That's
almost like an X.
I
Oh,
don't know how you take that. Eh?
fuck, he took
I don't know how you
it
take
all.
that,
Took it all.
Tough one. They're going to struggle. I think the Drags now. You think?
I think Paul Vaughan should go to the Dogs. No, they're not. They're not. They've just signed. No, mate, they're onto this. They sacked Paul Vaughan purely as a business thing. Like they didn't sack Lomax or they sacked Paul Vaughan. Yeah, third strike,
So
but
they can sign Jaden Sewer.
yeah, for like probably 500 grand.
That's for next year though, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not going to do anything this year anyway.
No, they'll never work.
Not going to do
They're
this
in the
year.
8 at the moment.
Yeah, not going to do anything this year either. And then who else are they going to sign? They're going to sign another player. They're going to sign. Apparently, they've been linked to. They've been linked to TPG as well. You never know. This might actually get them. Yeah. Would you swap Vaughan for Silva and TPG? It probably would. He's a good player, Paul Vaughan. He's a very good prop. But
Yeah.
those two boys,
Potentially, yeah.
it's not a bad little signing. That'd be fucking awesome. It's like almost like the Brisbane Dragons at the moment.
Sewer's a good player, yeah.
But he's been seen. He got dropped from Origin and got dropped from the Souths.
You
said
drop from the
got
South.
dropped from the Souths.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought that actually makes it a bit
He's a great player. He
Yeah.
hits.
tough.
He hits. He's
Yeah.
a good player. Yeah, Paul Vaughan. Very
Expensive price to pay for the Drags.
850 grand. That is not nice.
12 players
12 players.
over the next few weeks.
So that's actually bullshit. I reckon that's a bullshit thing by the NRL. Why would you get them all 12 out in 1 week? Dogs had 5 players out last week. Now you get them.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Well, that's what they'll essentially do. They'll have 5 out 1 week, 4 out the next week.
And they got 4 weeks. They've got
And then
over
they'll
4
have-
weeks.
Okay?
Over 4 weeks they can pick them. Bit of a joke, but
And then they'll probably go, yeah, one.
Big Paul Vaughan's gone. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's 1 down.
yeah, bit of a joke, mate. Who knows?
So,
Footy.
oh, we're over the halfway mark.
Yeah. Dogs.
Penrith to still win it?
Nah.
Storm?
I'm pretty sure I
Same
said.
page?
I'm pretty sure. Did I say Storm around the
Yeah,
start?
I can't remember.
No, I
I'm
think-
pretty sure I said Storm.
Yeah, I think Storm, mate. They won't lose another game this year.
Too much depth.
Nah, they're just too good,
Too
mate.
much strike power.
They're too good. I reckon they're just way too good. Melbourne are just way too. Yeah.
You showed last week showed. I don't remember. Para not a bad team, but last week showed how much Penrith missed Cleary.
Yeah.
Just beating Parramatta. Parramatta actually had their chance to win that game. Most
Yeah.
missed the goal.
Yeah.
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 But you take out Munster, for example, from Melbourne.
No, nothing happens.
Pappenhausen hasn't played. half a
Yeah,
year.
but Nico Hines. But who?
Nico Hines has just come out
So,
of nowhere.
yeah, and does so? This is an interesting one. So
Harry Grant hasn't
Harry
played,
hasn't played the whole.
much
So, but
football.
Harry Grant's on the bench, 100%. Brandon Smith won't be taken off as hooker. There's no way he will. He's on the bench. Okay. Then Harry comes on. Brandon Smith goes to the floating forward.
Yeah, as a lock. Yeah,
Yeah, as a lock. And then basically you got Nico Hines is playing way too good right now.
Where do you put him?
Well, he will 100% in his top 17. So you're going to have Harry Grant on the really. You're
So
going
you
to
have carry Nico and Harry.
Well, you better think of Harry really as a prop. Because when he comes on, Harry is really a prop as a forward on the bench. Because what happens is Brandon Smith really goes to
Lock,
as
yeah.
a forward position role, yeah?
Yeah.
So you really got Nico Hines, Harry Grant, and Kamalifa. Come on. Big company. He's a fucking unit.
Medicine Sword.
Oh, I could not believe this.
Huge.
So then how the fuck would you tackle him? Where would you... His calf was as big as my head. And a big head. He was a fucking big boy. He was big. I know where you take him. You got him and who's the other
You
pop?
don't have to worry about it. It's also good.
The dogs have to. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know who else is on the bench, but yeah, it's just
It's a stacked
scary,
team.
eh? It's scary.
Stacked team.
They're going to be hard to beat.
But I even say right now, how can you take, like you'd have to, you would, but like right now, like Nico Hines is probably one of the most formed players of the comp.
Yep.
And like, where do you take, I actually bet, I'll make a prediction here. I reckon he'll come back from the bench, Pappenhausen. I reckon Pappy will start the game from the bench.
I agree. Probably first game.
Probably
100%.
a couple of games. But even Pappenhausen, like, where do you, I don't know. I know Pappenhausen's an absolute gun footy player. He's a freak. And we would toss it up at the start of the year whether he's going to take Tedesco's position.
Yeah.
But now it's like, well, Tommy's like,
Tommy's
yeah, it's like, but even so, like, where do you put, like, Pappy was so close to, Teddy, you're like, oh, where do you go? But even now it's like, can you take Pappenhausen out of, because they offer different things. Like Pappenhausen, it's not really a ball player. He's got so much speed. He's elusive. But the thing with Nico Hines is very good ball player, deceptive, hasn't necessarily the speed, but he's a great footballer. It's like, do you lose, do you lose the ability with bringing Pappenhausen back how they're playing? Probably a little bit. You could probably lose a little bit having, the different styles of play, I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Pappenhausen's a freak.
Happy's more just off the cusp. He'll
Yeah.
find that gap, whereas Nico
Yeah.
Hines is probably a better ball player.
Yeah. And how they've been playing this year, he really makes
He's almost like your third halfback.
He really is. Like Jerome Hughes is outshone Cameron Munster by miles. Jerome Hughes is probably the top 3, top 5 player in the game right
He's
now.
underrated, isn't he?
He's rated and he's underrated.
Totally underrated.
He's that good. To think he was a fullback until 18 months ago, and the reason why he got moved from fullback was Pappenhausen. And they've just got this ability, Melbourne Storm, to just produce so many of these players. Like, if you think about last year, Cameron Smith goes, they're playing better without Cameron Smith. They've already equalled the amount of tries they've scored this year with 13 rounds to go. 105 tries, they've beaten by 13 games. Yeah? So they've got 30 more games, they've already got the amount of tries as last year. They won the comp last year. You got just on. Remus Smith comes from the Dogs, who was like a fucking huge loss. He's going to become a superstar. He's playing like a worldie. And then you've got, what's his name on the bench? Not even playing footy at the moment. Played Origin last year. He was a freak too. What's his name?
Welch? No.
Nah, bloody Brenko Lee.
Brenko Lee.
Brenko Lee can't fucking make the squad anymore.
He was already injured.
He's in Brisbane next year as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's fine.
So I'm Brisbane.
Yeah, wow, I missed that one.
Yeah, so Brenko Lee's in Brisbane.
I missed that one.
Heaps happening at footy. We fucking love it. Get the boys on.
How good is it?
How good is it?
How good is it?
Who's listening?
All right.
One person.
So Melbourne's still front runners for us.
I'm back in Melbourne Storm.
Top 8. Do you think your top 8 at the moment is?
The top 8's a bit of.
Who knows? We'll have to assess over the next couple of weeks with the top 8.
The top 8, like,
It's very up and down. There's really, I think, only probably
1-2 teams who will come.
there's only 2 teams to win it.
Oh, you know what? We'll go 3. We'll go Manly, Melbourne, and Penrith.
Yeah.
The thing is, I really don't. I said at the start of this year, I backed Penrith to win the comp last year. I've gone Canberra the year before. I just don't rate Panthers. I do not know why. I just feel that they're a kind of game. If they fall behind, they'll be fucked.
I just think Cleary is a huge loss.
Yeah.
He just showed he's a huge loss.
Yeah, he's true. He's massive.
When you have your general who's just directing your players around the field and it allows players like your Luais, your Burdens to free up and play their own type of football.
Yeah.
Whereas now you got Burden and Luai, who one of them is like Luai. He's not a director.
No.
Burden's not really a director. They're more of a running 5'8", off the cuff player, and now you're trying to use them as directors.
Are they playing this week?
Have a look.
Really interesting thing was they didn't even.
Tyro May showed during the Origin period he's not a half.
No.
They didn't win one game with him, so
No.
they might have won one, but they really struggled.
Penrith Panthers, no, they got bye.
Bye.
Next week they've got they've the Warriors, and the week before after that they've got Broncos.
Yeah, so they're all winnable games still.
With them, yeah.
Even without
Melbourne. So I reckon that's the game. Round 20 is when they reckon.
It's your blockbuster.
And I actually what the Dogs Titans. Yeah. Two absolutely shit house teams going at it. There you go, Manly. It's 50 points. No, I'm actually tipping. Oh yeah, I'll go Melbourne Storm.
Yeah. Stick with Melbourne Storm for now as well.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, what do we got this weekend? Tips wise.
Games?
Yeah. What do we got? Probably only 4 games this weekend.
Shit.
Quite average weekend.
Round 17. Seagulls, Canberra.
Tonight.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to go actually Canberra.
Yeah. Seagulls. Oh no,
No Tommy, no Cherry.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is out. Jakey will be out.
They've got this funny thing, Canberra, is they get smashed one week, and then they'll win, and then Ricky Steele will come out with a big speech, how, you know, like, we need this win, like, you know, they're shit. There's something wrong there.
Canberra will only have Wyden and Papali'i probably.
They're two best players, really.
They are, but
you know what? Who's Schuster back? Schuster's gonna be back, is he?
Well, Foz and I think Foz and Walker
Where's Schuster?
is the halves.
Where's Big Schuster?
And Kay Custer's on the bench, so I don't know. I'm going to tip Canberra.
Matt Frawley, isn't he average? Xavier Savage. You know what? There's too many mistakes in their back 5. There's too many.
Oh, Simonson out as well.
He got dropped.
Did
Yeah.
he?
Xavier
And
Savage.
Whitehead out. Oh. Yeah. Fucking tosses the coin.
No, I'm backing.
That's a toss of the coin.
I'm gonna back.
Maybe I might have to go against
back
that.
Manly.
Manly.
Manly at Lowland.
Oh, wow.
4 points, sorry. Rabbitohs versus Cowboys. Rabbits. Oh, yeah, Rabbits. Dogs versus Roosters. Now there's a bit of value with the Dogs here. $7.
Now the Roosters have who missing?
No one.
Yeah,
Mate, their B grade side would fucking hammer us.
Teddy's
Crichton.
That's about it. They're still
Still
international team. Oh, Radley's back. Roosters by 50.
Roosters by 50. Roosters by 60.
You got your 5 stars back?
5 stars?
Yeah.
Aaron Shoop. Corey Allen, what's happening there, mate? Looked like was a Queensland Origin fullback last year. Now
Katoa playing
he
5'8".
couldn't play for the Mounties. What, Katoa?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Playing 5'8".
Where?
What's going on there?
Katoa?
I was looking at
On the wing. He should be put on the wing, actually.
Alright, E-tip, you got to go with your heart there?
Oh,
Or
okay.
your head?
Dogs.
Alright, down to the round.
Sharks and Warriors. You're going to see an absolute slugfest.
This blockbuster.
This will be like the Euro Cup final score 2-1 or something.
Blockbuster.
2-1. Sharks.
Sharkies for me.
I'll go Sharkies.
We'll bounce back this week.
Reece Walsh is back, actually. I'm going to go Rocco Berry,
We'll bounce back.
Marcelo Montoya, a couple of dogs. And that's it. I'm going to back the Warriors. Just upset you.
Chambers is back. We'll be sweet.
The goat. The old goat. I'm backing him.
Good. Well, there's your tips.
That's my tips.
Multi for the weekend.
Multi-field. Oh, God, I haven't put one on for a while. My multi for the weekend will be. I'm going to say this.
I got mine.
Here's on. Multi for the week is New South Wales, the Blues. Time and ear time. Manly 1-12. I don't know. I've got to think about it.
Alright, get on this one. It's a winner. Manly 1-12. Sharks 1-12. Roosters with the minus.
Yeah, the start.
Queensland with the start.
Quit.
There's my multi for that. Would pay a bit.
I'd pay about. Let's pay a bit.
That's a good 15.
Chuck a peeps. Yeah, chuck a pineapple on it until it misses.
Yep. Get on that one. That's my multi.
Guys, over.
Alright,
That was a
we
great
hope you
episode
enjoyed that.
of us talking absolute
Every week
nonsense.
now.
Every week.
Chat.
Rugby league chat of footy, fitness, thanks. Alright,
Yeah.
over and out.
Cool.
Thanks,
Enjoy your
team.
lockdown, guys. Enjoy your lockdown weekend. once again, when coming to EMP, let us know.
Let us know. Tell the fans we're live. We've had one viewer.
Outdoor sessions are running, guys.
We're on.
No excuses.
No excuses. We're on.
All right. Thanks, guys. Over and out.